He stopped the plague during the Peloponnesian War. He is a physician, like his son Asclepius. It is asked for help during disasters, long and dangerous journeys, and in other difficult situations. Apollo sees everything, there is no obstacle for him. Nothing can hide from his eyes, no thoughts, no words, no actions. He knows everything, the causes of diseases and their medicines, how many sands there are on the beach and how deep the sea is. Having received the gift of prophecy from the Lord, he gave it to Cassandra, the daughter of the Trojan king Priam. But rejected by her, he made it so that no one believed her predictions. Cult and idleness in honor of Apollo, Targelia were held in many cities of Greece before the harvest, at the end of May. In the course of them, a farmer was chosen. He was served with a luxurious lunch, led through the streets, taken out through the city gates and circled the fortress walls, while the inhabitants of the polis threw stones at him and then drove him out of the city altogether. It was believed that the farmer carried with it all the sins of the people. Such was the ritual of purification. After him, they sang a hymn to Apollo and sacrificed fruit and cakes made from freshly harvested wheat. The first temple of Apollo in Rome was built during a terrible epidemic, so that God saved the city. He was named Apollo Medicus, which means healing. Diana Artemis, wild hunter maiden. The warrior Artemis lives surrounded by beautiful Oceanids and nymphs, hunting wild animals in the mountains and forests. Artemis, daughter of Zeus and Latona. She was the first to be born and adopted her newborn brother Apollo. From birth, she was pursued by the jealous Hera, the legal wife of the lord of Olympe. Artemis is beautiful. This tall, stately, and majestic maiden wears a silver bow and arrows. She is the protector of nature and laws, the goddess of wood and vegetation, the guardian of all animals. Arrows of Artemis Hephaistos and Cyclops forged the bow and arrows for her. God Pan gave her hound dogs, which ran faster than the wind and were able to defeat even the lion. Artemis spends time in the mountains and forests, hunting wild boars, deer, and sometimes Lviv. Merciless Virgin Artemis is a warrior, she has a determined character, and she mercilessly orders dishonorable and wicked people. Together with Apollo, they punish the giant Titius, who tried to commit violence against Latona, and exterminate the children of Niobe, who insulted their mother. When the king of Lydon, Oine, did not make the expected sacrifices, she sent a terrible Calydon boar to his land, which began to devastate them. For the fact that Agamemnon killed her sacred deer and boasted that Artemis herself would not have shot so accurately, the goddess caused a storm, and the ships of the Achaeans could not sail to Troy. To kill the storm, Artemis demanded the sacrifice of Agamemnon's daughter Iphigenia. Artemis is a virgin and a defender of chastity. She struggles with violence and debivity and caste for unauthorized relationships. Actsun, who was watching her while bathing, was turned into a deer, and he was torayed by her own dogs. She killed Buphag, who tried to encroach on her, as well as Orion, who committed violence against the Hyperborean maiden. Description: tyrant Tartar was born to death for using his power.